Okay, so John, to you, I guess the defense just hopes that the people didn't buy the story, the jury didn't buy the story of the past accusers.
Well, yes, and of course 3 of them came in and said the allegations were absolutely not true. And remember, you can't unring the bell on this. So I think this is a serious appellate problem if Michael Jackson were convicted, because how do you say we're not going to pay attention to some parts of the 1108 testimony and pay attention to other parts of it for probability evidence? So it's a big problem if there is a conviction.
Well, John, what about that, the old where there's smoke, there's fire theory?
Well, this pattern evidence is different than what you see most of the time in California. The one accuser that came in and said, I was personally molested, that's very common pattern evidence in California. To bring other people who are not the victim or the alleged victim of prior acts or prior convictions is very uncommon in California, and I think it's going to create a problem for the prosecution. I think it depends on what you mean by lengthy. I think about a week of deliberation is what's going to take place, because I think this jury is going to be very thorough. My personal assessment of the evidence is it doesn't rise to the level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but jurors are the ones that decide that. This case, if Michael Jackson were convicted of everything, could end up with a sentence, a maximum sentence of 18 years, 8 months, and he'd have to serve 85% of that. But it could be anything. It could be not guilty on the conspiracy, guilty on a child molest count. It could be not guilty on both of them and guilty of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, which was one of the lesser included instructions that the judge decided to give.
All right, we'll be finding out someday soon. All right, John Patrick Dolan and Dean Johnson, thank you both very much.